Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. I nearly fucked up my lines right there. Oh my god, I ain't even swore. You know what? I just saw the craziest video online, and I had to quickly unfollow that motherfucker. Oh, I swore again. My bad. Anyways, man, not doing white people justice out here, man. Whatever.
And I'm getting cancelled. Yeah, I see my chat was moving crazy just now. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone that just came from my stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bless for the redirect. And I'm just gonna say, everyone that was hoping for a feature. He's not getting one now. Yeah? Not getting one now. Yeah? That's all I'm going to say, innit? Yeah? No names. Don't care how long ago it was or if it was yesterday. It's not happening. But make sure you smash the likes, though. Because we're joined by the Rivals crew. Obviously, Daps is there in spirit, but he'll be watching all the way from the boat in Greece. Yeah? So he's there in spirit. We can cuss him. It's probably the best version of Daps where he doesn't actually respond. So... you know what I mean? But yeah, what are you guys saying anyways, man? Return of Deji as well with the Hugo Boss t-shirt. What you saying, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Do you know what I mean? We all need a little break. And the Euros, I'm not going to lie, the Euros was fully dusty, in my opinion. I couldn't wait to kind of get it over and done with. I hate the international football, to be honest with you. And then really, I've just been taking a little chill, working and just trying to get back to normality before the season starts. And to be honest, you know, since July's come in, it's been busy on a personal level, but I like to see what my club has been doing. And I'm not going to lie, my club has been looking very tasty this pre-season. As for Don, though, my bro, I'm not even going to look at you.
Here we go.
I'm not looking at you now. I'm going to look away from the screen as I tell you, I told you so. So what I will be doing, though, is that I will be giving you my bank details from now. I know it's a bit premature, but you know, like if you wanted to get it out the way from early, let's do that. Because the way that Chelsea are moving right now is even worse than before. I kind of prefer the Chelsea of old. But anyway, apart from that, bro, I'm blessed. Good to see everyone still.
Oh my god, what are you saying, Lee, man?
It's been 2 minutes and I've documented another one, Cass. You just keep giving me more content. You just keep giving me more content to document. You know what I'm saying? You've got the Chuckle Brothers here, man.
It's going to be a long season, but that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Chelsea are fully dusty, man.
Once I haven't forgiven you for earlier. Just letting you know, innit?
What are you talking about, bro?
I ain't forgiving you for earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Man, try to come on a gang R charge on me, yeah, with Ches and that. Allow it, not happening.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're talking about, man. Listen, man, we're just hearing it, here to talk ball, and yeah, man, it's all fun and games until the football has to get kicked, man.
It's all fun and games.
What's up with the club?
Games when you find out your club's only focusing on players that are below 24. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games when you find out that your club aren't really looking to make that many signings. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games when you realize that your owner's a fucking FSG. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Make sure, Monts. Make sure.
It just feels like projecting to me. But
I agree. Well, no.
I've already put money on finishing above you, Deji. So I would keep your mouth quiet, my friend. I beat you twice last season. Jackson's got a hat trick on the top.
You know what it is, Don? I said yesterday, and I'm going to tell everyone live and direct. I've been seeing for a minute people been calling me delusional Dej.
Yeah, you're DD.
You know what? Sometimes when you're on this side of the screen, you don't really understand what they mean. And then I saw some of your takes, bro. If I come across like Don, let this be my last show. I swear, Dan. If I come across as delusional as Don, then I'm done out here. I'm coming off YouTube. I'm coming off. In fact, I might even quit my day.
So what happens? What happens when my takes come to fruition, then, Deji? What happens when my takes come to fruition?
Let me tell you something. Yeah. There's nothing about your takes coming to fruition. My takes is coming to fruition, bro. I said that your team is one of the dustiest teams I've ever seen in my life.
So how can we beat you twice?
That performance against Celtic, bro, was such a disgrace that I don't mean, to be honest, it's disrespectful.
That's not for Mikey Moore, you know. Who the fuck is Mikey Moore?
For me being on the same panel with you, bro. As for Chelsea, you're not involved in the top 4. So get out my face. That's the truth, Don. The sooner you're off this panel, the better for us all. If you want us to keep pushing CFC, Don, we can keep doing that. We can keep supporting. You know when Deji's talking. You know when Deji's talking. You know when you go to them family events and you've always got an uncle that just always talks. Everyone just knows he just talks a lot and everyone just ignores him and that. Bro, that's what Deji is, bro. Deji, you lost more games than me last season. Deji, you lost more games than me last. Deji. You lost more games than me last season, and you lost to my club twice. And you finished above us. Hold on, Deji. You finished above us by 1 point after being 14 points ahead. You are the definition of deluded. Because I've already told you we're finishing above you. You are delusional, my friend. From what you've seen so far with your team, are you happy?
Bro, it's 2 weeks of pre-season. Like, what am I supposed to say?
Question. From what you've seen so far, are you happy, bro?
Bro, there's improvements to be made. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already hearing Chelsea fans.
Politicians' answer that is.
Bro, I'm already hearing.
Politician is the facts.
Imagine this month. I'm hearing that if Chelsea lose their next pre-season game, that this Maresca man might be on the chopping board already. And I've been telling you this. That why are you shaking your bum for a guy that was dusty at Leicester? You are a madman. But you know what it is, though? Like I said, the best thing to come out of West London has been you. You know, big up to you for the way that you support your club. But as for finishing above Spurs, give me my money now. Give me my money now. I want it. If I have to come to your yard and grips you up, I will. I want my piece, bro. Because your team is...
Oh, my days, man.
It's the madman. You know what I'm saying? We need to put this guy in a white coat or something, because what you're saying right now is crazy to me. It's crazy. So, Deji, let me ask you a question then. You think, that Ange is going to have the same start he had last season? Is that what you think?
Bro, we don't need to have the same start, bro. What I'm telling you...
You do. That's what saved you in the end. That's what saved you in the end, bro.
No, but bro,
you were 14 points ahead of me. You was 14 points ahead of me, and I beat you twice.
Bro,
you get onto my club, so how can my club beat you twice?
Bro,
how?
Tottenham is going to improve on where we finished last season. So that's above you, man. Full stop. Full stop, bro.
So what? So now you're back in Archie Gray now. You're back in Archie Gray because last time we spoke, you weren't feeling it.
Bro, have you seen my club? Have you seen them?
No, what you said about Archie Gray though? What you said about Archie Gray now?
Bro, like I told you, Archie Gray for me is still an unknown, but I know what my brother is doing in it. He's bringing in unknown, credible talent. Let me be real with you, bro. All the players that you shake your bum for, including Lavia, because I know you're one of them ones who shake violently for him. Once upon a time, you didn't know who he was. Yeah? None of us did. Yeah? This is the season where Tottenham are bringing through some of our young guns. And let me tell you, I cannot wait for the season to get started. And let's just get this show on the roll. Because let's be real, all this pre-season chat right now, you're just chatting rubbish. Once the season starts and Maresca Dusty Football is fully settled in, that's when we start to remove you from this show, from Football Terrace, from all of the shows that you like to hop on and do this little kind of bunny hop on. Who's your young guns? Who's your young guns? Deji, no, state them. State your young guns. State all of them. Who's your young guns that are going to do a mad thing? Bergvall. Have you heard of him?
Who? Yeah, the Swedish
fish? Mikey Moore. You know about that one?
Yeah, I've heard about him.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, still young
guns. So you've got young guns, but we haven't got any young guns, right? You've got young guns, but we don't have any young guns, right?
Who?
What do you mean who, bro? We've got a bunch of them. Lavia, Caicedo, Palmer. All these men are young, you know.
Wait, what?
These guys are all young, bro. You know
are we calling them young guns still?
What in the grown men did I just hear?
Oh, you want to hear more young guns? You know what I'm saying? You got
to say what in the bro, like there's young guns and there's like young guns, like you get it, like.
Bro, we've got a young team. A lot of our guys are young guns. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, if your team are young guns, then like, how comes you put them on such a pedestal?
Because they're still good enough to be played in the league, bro. You tell you this league guy's shaking his head. Caicedo's young, but this guy was arguing back and forth with Robbie for an hour. You You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get through to him about Caicedo and Rice. But now he's shaking his head.
Don,
Don't try to shake your head like that, bro.
Don, I already killed you on Monty's stream 2 days ago. Please.
Oh no, you burnt the food. You thought you killed me. You burnt the food.
Hold on. Let me just say, I'm being quiet. I'm allowing you to have your say. Yeah, you.
We're talking Spurs. We're talking Spurs, mate. We're talking Spurs. My thing is, young guns is. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is my issue isn't with Spurs and Chelsea. I don't necessarily think that what Deji's saying is incorrect, but I think that there's definitely credence to what you're saying in terms of Chelsea definitely can finish above Spurs. I don't necessarily think they will, but I don't think it's crazy what you're saying. I don't think you're crazy for saying that. Where I do go and where I do think you're crazy, and I think I'm gonna stand in it and I'm gonna keep saying it, is I find the disrespect that you put on Liverpool. No matter what you say, they have been there, they've done it. And my issue with you is you go back and forth. 1 minute you
Part 65. Here we go.
Hold on. I'll let you land. 1 minute you go, you bang on about Scout with your manager. You've checked what he did at in Italy. You checked what he did with Leicester. You forget that he dropped 16 points at 60-point lead, and he, yes, he did get.
I don't forget that. You told you I forgot that.
Okay, hold on. Let me land. You don't mention that, but you mention all the good. But then when it comes to Chelsea, you've been talking about how these players are so good, they are so excellent, and they are so good that it was all the manager pretty much last season, and that these players are not bozos.
I didn't say it was all the manager. Where did I say that?
Hold on. Let me land. More time than not, you've defended these players to the point where you now have changed your tune on Cucurella. You've now changed your point to the fact that you rate him. Okay, fine. Hold on. Okay, fine. No problem.
The receipts are there, you know.
Wait.
The receipts are there. I'll just bring them up.
Wait. No. Don. Let me land, because you like to interrupt when I'm mid flow, and at the end of the day, I let you finish,
bro.
No, I'm not. It's in black and white. And if you want me to embarrass you and read your...
You can't embarrass me, bro.
Don. You must let people land. You don't let me embarrass you. In December of 2023, you were saying that you want Cucurella out. In February of 2024... Oh, wait, Don. Stop lying. I will read it out. I don't make me embarrass you. Don, I've got the receipts on my phone. You're lucky that I'm on my phone, but if you want me to, if you want me to, I can go back to
this guy's obsessed, He's obsessed.
Don.
I can't wait to start winning again. This is league crime without any trophies. League crime without any trophies, you know.
Hold on. Don. No. What you're doing, Don, is you're trying to gaslight me. You're trying to gaslight everybody by laughing and not letting somebody finish. You have said from your own words that I cannot watch you. I cannot have another season where I watch Cucurella. That was in December, that was in February, and that was in March of 2024. That was this year. You then changed your tune to say,
what did you do, Dom? What did you do?
You see what happens when you waffle?
What did you do?
Where you put his idea?
You see what happens when you waffle and lie?
Someone was calling me. Someone's calling me. Someone's calling me.
I like your point, man.
Someone's calling me. My point is the facts are just simply here, innit? You love to talk about your players. You love to wax lyrical about your players. But when it comes to it and the results don't match what actually is what you're talking about, and you've spoken about how this manager, you said that you did all the research on Maresca. That's what you said. You said that this guy is going to come in and he's going to coach. You said he's going to come in and he's going to change the way you like his philosophy, even though he wasn't on your original list of managers. You then did your research and now you put him up on a pedestal. You put all your pedals on a pedestal. You tell...
Someone keeps calling.
Stop calling his phone.
Stop calling his phone. Stop calling his phone.
Better than Ben White. You said that all of these. You said Gusto is better than Ben White. You put your squad who have done nothing in football, nothing, on going on just names above Liverpool. Now I keep saying the same thing. I don't rate Diaz, but Diaz ain't good for Liverpool standards, not the Premier League. Diaz ain't good. Nunes ain't good for Liverpool standards. But you can't sit there and put your players that have done nothing in football, nothing in the Premier League, and you've got
I love
Palmer
this.
as your main shining light, as somebody who and a team that is better than Liverpool. And that's where my issue is. So I can understand you've got quality young players. I'm not gonna forsake that. You know what I think about Caicedo, but you put players like Enzo on a pedestal. Enzo didn't play.
What,
So
what
Enzo
pedestal?
didn't play.
What
Hold on,
pedestal?
wait.
What the pedestal,
Enzo
Lee?
didn't play the other day, but
Tell me the
neither did
pedestal.
Gallagher. But Gallagher, you've given stick on multiple occasions because of his poor performances.
And I picked him up as well.
We're
And I
gonna
picked
see.
him up as well.
We're gonna really see if he's the issue because he looks to be going at the door. But all I'm saying to you, Don,
Thank
is
God for that.
chill with the amount of hype that you put on your players because they've done nothing. And
No.
saying
This is the problem, Lee.
reason why
This is the problem,
you
Lee.
keep saying the reason why you had a poor season and the receipts are there. You say it from your own mouth. It's because Poch wasn't coaching. He didn't have a style of play. He didn't have an identity. You, from your own mouth,
He didn't have a
said
style of
the
play,
other
but it was
day,
shit.
so pathetically, I can't believe it. You said the
Maresca's
reason
much
why you
better.
didn't win a game or you didn't perform well or whatever it was is because you were in America for 72 hours. That is what came out of your mouth. That is literally what you typed in the
Hey,
group
Cass,
chat.
you see, Lee, yeah?
Please
Here it is.
just calm down when you
Cass,
talk
Cass,
about
Cass.
your
I'm
players.
not
That's
even,
all
I'm not even gonna
Please
respond
show
to that, because
respect.
we're here to
Please
talk
show
about some
respect to
Osimhen.
Liverpool. Please show respect to other teams when you are trying to put your team on a pedestal. There's no saying that you
What
can't finish
pedestal?
above
Can I
them,
just
but
can I
to
just
say
add
that
to
you
this
are
as well?
better than them, your squad's
This
better
guy is
than them,
crying
to
like
say
this, yeah,
that
and we haven't
you
even
are
won
this
anything yet.
big bullocks
Can I just
when
add
you
to
ain't
this
done
briefly?
I can't
nothing in
believe. Wait,
football as a squad.
Cass.
When you finished
This
10th,
man,
I believe,
this
and
man. Every
6th
time
is
I come on
outright
with this, every time
criminal,
I come on
and
with
you
this to
just
you, yeah.
need to
Every time,
Go on.
hold
really
on, every
button
time I
up, bro.
come on
You
with this to you,
really
yeah,
need to button
all
up.
Go
I
on.
hear
The
is
way you
so.
talk about your
All I
players
hear
is
is tears.
crazy, bro.
All I hear
Crazy.
is crying every single time. And then Lee was wishy-washy. Lee lies about things as well, people, if you didn't know about that. Yeah? He just lied about multiple things. This is the same guy last year on Jamie Phillips' stream said Cole Palmer is a player that I'm looking at should be playing for England. Then a few months later, is Cole Palmer's not a good player. I don't know what people are seeing and all of these things, but he rates Gallagher. You know what I'm saying? This is a man that you don't trust. He's a crook. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's talk about Osimhen, because these men are just crying. Every time I'm on this stream, they cry and cry and cry and cry, bro.
Can I see what Deji has to say first?
Yeah,
Because he wanted to land something. Let's see.
yeah.
Tears and soul, bro. It's boring. Don't you not get bored, bro?
No, Don. Let's be sensible here. And like I said, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm calling it the way it is. My agenda.
We don't even want anything, bro.
My agenda this
That's fucking
season
rude.
is I'm taking you down on never a foul. I'm taking you off the terrace and putting you back on the streets, bro. I am taking you down with your waffle. So, just quickly, I agree. Your players, your young guns, are good individually. The key thing that you haven't discussed tonight, and we're not going to have time to discuss it, is can all of these young guns play together? We got a glimpse of it last season, and then under this dusty manager, I'm going to go as far as to say no. Now, before there was any ball kicked, during the Euros, we streamed, and I said, this Maresca guy is as dusty as Tutankhamun. And I'm not going to lie to you. I know it's early days, but the little cameo you did somewhere in the US against Celtic has further convinced me that one of us knows ball. I know you never kick ball. You were into rounders and athletics. That's all right. Whatever you're into, don't matter. But
The thing is, Cass, this is another one that's been documented, you know.
right before and I'm right now. I would be worried. The only thing you're doing, Don, I know what you're doing. It's called deflection. Speak loud with chest and you come across as if you're taller. Do you get me? And I know that's what you're doing, bro. You are trying to pretend that Chelsea is decent. The truth is they're not. And that's why I can't wait for the season to start. As for you, you can wait.
You know you and Lee are. You and Lee are honestly the cramp twins, bro. You're honestly the cramp twins, bro. All you lot do is cry and hate on my club. And the thing is, I love it.
Deji,
I love it. Lee. Make sure I don't win a major before you, Lee. Because every time I know it's boring, bro. It's boring. Hold on, Cass.
Yeah,
Hold on.
hold on,
Before you man even come in,
But
it's
hold on,
boring. It's the same
wait,
song
hold on,
every
yeah,
time, bro. Don't you get bored, man?
Again,
Don't you get bored?
hold on, again. My issue, Don, is that when we speak about this stuff. The other day, you lost 4-1 against Celtic. Not once did I mention the result. I even said, and I've made it very clear, it's not about
You
you
did mention the
losing. I
result
don't.
many times, bro. Yes, you keep banging on about.
Don, relax. I didn't once mention the result. I even said in the chat, I've said 5, 6, 7 times. It's not about losing. It's the way you lose. It's not about the fact that you have got beaten 4-1. But in pre-season, you want to build something. You want to see something where you know what? Okay, cool. Like you're going in, you can see these things. You can see X, where you can see 3, 4 things where you build up by fitness, etc., etc. You've put your players on a pedestal, and the issue that we had done with you is that you've got 70% of your first team. You've got 70% of your first team. You're the team out of the top 6, maybe with Newcastle, that have the majority of their players. So when we look at your squad, you would expect to see a little bit more. You'd expect to see a little bit more compared to a Man City, compared to an Arsenal at the time, compared to a Liverpool, who clearly don't have a majority of their players. And I think that's fair to say. It's not me sitting here saying you got to win 6-0 and batter everybody. I did not once mention a result when we were chatting the other day. But what you do, Don, is you have bigged up your manager. You have bigged up the players. And Don, nobody's saying your players are crap. Not once. The only player that you bigged up. Don't, hold on. Let me look, because I'm almost done. The only player you have bigged up, who I don't necessarily put on the pedestal that you do, is Enzo. That's it. Everybody else I've given credit to the point where I've even said, you know what? I might have.
What pedestal
Wait.
let me land.
Let me land. Let me
Oh.
land. The only player who I've not rated as highly as you as Enzo. I've even said, you know what? Bro, Palmer, he might be inevitable. I might have to just, give it up to him for now. But I'm still got my reservations because he's done it for 1 season. Let me see what he does next season. But what you do is you will go off and say, yo, this player was bought by this player. But you know what? Mudryk was wanted by Arsenal. But you know what? There's other players that will be wanted by other clubs, and they haven't always worked out. So your team on paper looks excellent. But I asked you only a week ago, can coaches coach? And then what proceeded to happen is you got battered 4-1. So maybe, just maybe, this manager may not be able to enforce everything straight away, and he may make some dusty mistakes that may not work. So I don't know what you're laughing about. I don't know what you can't see. Where I'm saying, look, just don't put all your players.
Pre-season, mate.
But
2 games in, we're missing about 6 key players.
But Don, you're the same person that will talk about your manager coming in from straight away and making the biggest difference where you're going to win the league.
Hey.
I even saw today.
I can't believe this. I can actually believe.
Don, I even saw the fact that you're now linked to Osimhen, which is a great move that you're going to win the league. Not you, but this is what I'm just saying, and it happens in every fan base. All I'm saying to you is stop putting your players over players that have been there and done that. I wouldn't expect you in your job, because you're maybe underperforming, so that some new guy's going to come in and take your position because you're underperforming, because you've been there, you've done that, you've got the experience. You can't just wipe that away. You can't just wipe away some of the players you got because their names on a piece of paper. It doesn't work like that. And that's what you do. You just go man for man, machine for machine, and think that your gun's bigger than another. It doesn't work like that, bro. And that's what you need to just really understand.
Get it out.
Anyway, let me run this quick. Don lies and calls it research.
Bro, 100%, bro. The fact, yeah.
I can't believe Lee went on that wasn't even a monologue. That was a duologue, man.
The fact that I'm literally even still saying your players aren't shit, your players aren't crap. But I'm saying, bro, you just calm down a little bit with some of your players. And now I'm being made to look that I'm the crazy guy. I'm now looking to be saying that I'm like, belittling Chelsea when you ain't done nothing. The same way how the same.
You know what's so funny about this, guy? You know what's so funny about this, yeah?
The same way how,
Still going. He's still going. 3 minutes later.
the same way how, even Arsenal are playing good football and we finished second consecutively. Arsenal fans are told, and rightly so, stop going crazy because we've done well, but we've done nothing in terms of winning, and that's fair to say. So we can't say that we can't compare our players to the top players in the league because they haven't done it. They haven't won anything. We can't compare Saka to Mo Salah. We can't compare Saliba to Van Dijk. Why? Because they haven't actually factually won.
You guys do it anyway, though. A lot of you guys do it anyway.
You've been to seven. You've been to
I don't even know what he's saying anymore. I don't even know what he's saying anymore.
Finals. You've been to seven finals, and you've got bopped every single time. And all we're saying to you is, again,
we got bopped. We lost 2 of them on penalties, and the other one against Liverpool, they scored in the last minute after we missed about 1,000,001 chances.
It doesn't matter. You lost.
Which one did we get bopped in?
It doesn't matter. You lost. All I'm saying to you is stop crying. Stop propelling your players in positions where they don't belong to.
Oli, sorry to burst your bubble. Sorry to burst your bubble. You'll forever keep getting reminded that I've got good players. Yeah, because I remember what happened before we played you at the bridge. You kept telling me. This is what Lee said.
One game.
No. Before we played, no, exactly. Don't try and move the goalposts. Before we played you at the bridge, you were talking crazy on Chelsea, yeah, and you were like, logic says there's no way you get a result. No, Lee, you didn't like that I was interrupting you. You didn't like that I was interrupting you. Let me finish what I'm saying because I'm about to get to a point, and then we can speak about Osimhen. Yeah, what we actually need to speak about. We spent 25 minutes. You crying, bro. That's all you've done.
What am I crying about?
You've just been crying.
What am I crying
about?
No.
Let me finish what I was going to say anyway, because the audience want to move on and speak about Victor, right? Before we played you at the bridge, you kept writing us off and say logic says there's no way Chelsea do anything. And I told you at the time, I said, bruv, right now we're actually playing all right. We're playing well. The difference with us right now is we keep missing a lot of chances. Yeah. I had some of my Arsenal friends at halftime calling me, saying, what the fuck is going on? Because I was at the bridge. Do you know what I'm saying? You, after the game, were like, you know what? I weren't familiar. Do you know what I mean? And you're still doing the same thing, bro. We literally finished 6th, yeah, not 12th. You know what I'm saying? 6th ain't good enough or whatever, cool. We're 5 points off 4th. Stop talking about us as if we're so far away from hitting top 4, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Osimhen, if we get someone like Osimhen, that's a step closer to getting top 4.
With context, well, hold on, because again, you're going to keep saying, "Oh, you finished 6th." With context, people could spin it another way. You were playing teams at the end of the season that didn't really care about results. But no.
Go check our points in 2024.
I haven't said that is the case, but all I'm saying to you, with context, it was the end of the season. You went on a fantastic run. 2024, you had a great run. You got the fourth most amount of points, which is great with the old manager. All I'm saying to you is, bro, you got slapped 5-0 by us. You got beat by Man United. You got beat by certain teams where you haven't played well.
We finished above them.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Don. So again, that's why you heard me say you haven't got crap players. You heard me say you have all the minerals and the quality in your squad, especially with the added man of Osimhen, that you can make a real move. I don't think it's far-fetched to say you can finish above Spurs. My issue is with Liverpool because you discredit them.
So what happens if we finish above Liverpool then? What happens if we finish above Liverpool then, Lee? What happens
then fantastic and well done. But do it before you do it. Before you discredit. But I'm just saying do it. Don't put your players on a pedestal and then get slapped by Celtic and then move the goalpost to say it's only 2 weeks, because you've been propping up your manager and your players for a long time now, Don. That's all I'm saying, and that's fair to say. You've been waxing Liverpool.
Time will tell, man. Time will tell. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Time will tell.
African Cat K says, Donny, no one hates your club because you ain't winning shit. We make fun of you. That is the hashtag. People hate City, not your kindergarten. I don't get it.
Hold on. I don't even know what you're saying. But like I've said, my filing cabinet is getting longer and longer and longer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Longer and longer. I'll just come back to this. That's what I'm gonna do.
Aya says a lot of the NAF panelists need to learn how to think without their emotions. But then I would like to say, on top of that, if NAF panelists didn't have emotion, then NAF would be plain Jane Sky Sports boring. You know what I mean? Like, you could be logical, don't get me wrong, Aya, right? But I mean, football's all about, rivalry and passion and emotion, really. That's how you get a difference in personality. Then you spawn Deji, right? But yeah, man, look, 800 man in the house. I think YouTube lagged or crashed a little bit. But if you haven't done so yet, just a little reminder, if you don't mind, to like the video. Liking the video could reach new subscribers. And that means everyone on the panel could get new subscribers, whether it's through a redirect or someone just being patient enough to say, oh, I'm going to go check that guy out. So if you haven't done so yet, yeah. But let's actually move on to the Osimhen stuff. Right, it's not been. Let me just quickly run this stuff as well. So then Lee, Calafiori will be a flop after one game.
Bro, again, no one said that. No one said that the guy's going to be a flop. And not once did I say that. I'm about to big him up. I think it's a fantastic move if they get Osimhen, if that's what you're talking about. I think Osimhen, especially on loan, with no obligation to buy. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be, oh, well, he might flop. Bro, I think he's a great move for Chelsea. I think he's going to run the channels. I think what you're going to see is a better version of what he played for Nigeria. When he played for Nigeria, he was running the channels. He didn't get many goals. In the African,
he was playing on injury though.
I don't think he scored a goal.
I don't even think he scored. But he's gonna do a lot for your squad. He's gonna do a lot for your team, and I think he's gonna be able to put your forward players in position to score goals. I think that's a fantastic signing, and that, again, might propel you above Liverpool. That might propel you into a position where not necessarily challenging for the league, but you're up there and you're not heavily far away in terms of for the league. I think that is that much of a great signing. How
about this? Osimhen doesn't put them far behind Arsenal.
Nah,
because
no, it's not.
I'm saying if it works out the way, because if you're going to pick up Osimhen to be a great signing, we're going to have to mean that means Chelsea are going to be playing in full flow as well. No,
because you know why, Kaz? You know why? Because I'm going to keep coming back to it. The manager because they've got all of these players on paper, but I think the manager is a real unknown quantity.
Yeah, of course.
For me,
I'm better than Maresca.
I genuinely think that there's real credence to say that he's not as good as what he's been made out to be. But Don's obviously got a lot more research, so he's allowed to say that because he's seen that. I haven't seen as much, but what I have seen, I don't think he's that good.
By the way, I'm just talking about I'm talking in theory and hypothetically. If Maresca works out, if Osimhen works out, that means Chelsea will work out. If Chelsea clicks, I'm not being funny, Deji. You're not in discussion. Stop. But what's it called? Yeah, like just allow it.
I know. You finished below these, man. You know you finished below these, man.
Bro, you should already know the way with Man United. One bad season, one.
That's my admin, to be honest. I send tasks to the post office.
It's normal. It's normal for Man United in the last 10 years. Just one absolute stinker, then one that's actually okay, better even. So I'm not bothered by that part. And even if they don't, I'm going to win a trophy or two next year, regardless. Clip it. Yeah. I'm just saying, I think Osimhen is literally what we've been saying for about Chelsea since, in my opinion, since last year, maybe even a year before. They need a focal point. Don't have a focal point to go through, then they're not going to do much. You see, Jackson creates his own type of chances, like Nunes. Yeah. I think someone said about Nunes creates his own chances. I think Osimhen is kind of the same way, and it gives them another element, which is aerial threat, aerial ability.
Nunes is a bum.
No, but Nunes creates his own chances. No matter how shit he is, he still makes his own chances. Yeah, but he makes his own chances. I think Osimhen's. I think from what I saw of the Celtic game is the fact is they could have went up 3-1 at halftime if they put their chance away, but because maybe it's a mentality thing. Maybe I'm overrating it a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to beat Arsenal, in my opinion. I'm saying they would be a lot closer up there, but nowhere near. They need to gel obviously a lot more. But you can't just sit there and say they're not going to be up there with like. I'm talking about in theory, bro.
Look, I've never interrupted you since we've known each other, but I had to interrupt you there. For me, the worse Man United become, the worse you're taking. Look, I need you to post some letters for me. Yeah, after the stream, I'm going to send you something. You're my admin. You're the post boy. Yeah, Man, you can't chat. Now, this little thing that we're trying to do for Don, no, we're not helping him. Chelsea is dusty. Maresca is dusty. Now, about Osimhen, my fellow countryman, I love the brother. But under this system, the only thing he's going to be is a gazelle. He's going to be running around on that pitch like a gazelle, getting chased by cheaters in the Prem. That's really what's going to be happening there. Look, Chelsea's finished, bro. Unless they get rid of this Bowley brother, they will keep bringing in names, and it's not gonna work. Remember,
You can't.
No, wait, hold on. I don't get it. Wait, hold on. Now I'm gonna interrupt you. Yeah.
Balance,
So wait, one second, Deji, because I've got your receipt about this. Just the other week, it's like they go sign Tosin and everything, and we'll complain about, oh, they're not signing any big names. Like they're signing, like, who are they? But as soon as they go for a big name, it's like, oh, now they're always going for names. I've got you on receipt talking about that, by the way.
Bro, what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you can't win either way. And he's even saying young guns. I'm seeing Tottenham trying to bring in all these young players. He's bigging it up. When Chelsea do it, it's a problem, though. It's a headache. You know what I'm trying to say?
Son, the difference between me and you is
real, man.
You've never kicked ball, and that's perfectly fine. So when you talk football, you're doing it from a theoretical perspective, and I get it, and I know where you're coming from. The thing is about
I've never kicked ball. Is the funniest thing.
The reason why Chelsea is in the mud is because you lack balance. Sometimes you need some flair, and then you need some workhorses. Right now, you're just full of individual guys. That's why I said I agree with Lee. I can't cuss your players on an individual basis, but can you form a team out of the squad you have now? No, you can't. And then you want to bring in Osimhen to come and be a gazelle on the pitch with this dusty system under this dusty manager. It's not going to work. We got a glimpse of it in the African Nations Cup, playing a similar system with that guy who's in charge of Nigeria, and Osimhen could only get one goal. That's what I'm talking about, my bro. Please look at
Deji. I don't understand how my players can be this and that. We beat you twice, and even the second time we had 14 injuries when we beat you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, but anyway, back to Victor. Yeah, back to Victor, Cass. Yeah.
But you didn't finish above my club.
Bro, we finished the point behind you. We finished the hold on, Deji. Let me treat you. I've actually got a little bit of respect.
When you finish above me,
that's why. Hold on, Deji. I've actually got a little bit of respect for Liverpool because I know they've already got a few world-class players. They've been playing together for a while and whatnot. Yeah, that's why I ain't predicted yet. But your club, I can never respect your club. That's why I've already put money on the line, bro. The window ain't even done yet, and I put money on it. £100. That's free money, bro. That is free money that I'm taking from you. You know what I'm trying to say?
For your
free cash.
For your sake.
And the thing is, Deji, I don't even want it transferred. I want cash. So whatever you live in Tottenham, minute. You live in Tottenham. I'm gonna do live and direct to get that money.
You know what?
I'm gonna come to you to get that money, bro.
Me off. We've got 100 on the line.
What are you saying? Clip that once.
It's your 100, but I'm doubling it. Doubling the thing. Because your thing is dusty. I am doubling it right now. 2 bills. 2 bills that finished above Chelsea. I don't care. You don't have to give me 2 bills, by the way, when we do it. But I'm telling you.
So you give me 2 bills and finish above you, yeah?
That's how much I know your team is dusty, bro. But anyway, let's move on.
I hooked him in, and now I've got myself. I've even got myself.
Maresca doesn't finish the season. How about that? He doesn't finish.
How about Ange? Does Ange finish the season?
Are you mad?
Because you know how he got exposed. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the cave.
You know how he got exposed. He got that high line. That high line. You think that high line's gonna save you forever? Everyone knows what Spurs are now. You've been worked out. You've been worked out, Deji. Let me tell you something. Your club has been worked out, bro.
City and Arsenal. Straight.
Pardon me?
We're gonna be up there with City and Arsenal.
Dad, you was doing so well, bro.
Let's get
bro, you know what it is? I understand from the outside it looks peak, but no one's really deep in it. No one really on this panel is watching my club the way that I'm watching my club.
Yeah, listen, Deji, I'll be honest.
Even months, I was gonna go on, Lee.
No, Deji, I'll be real with you. And I said this the other day on Monty Street. I don't think that Spurs are going to be poor. I think Spurs are going to. My issue is winning a trophy. I think the manager. I think the issue that you've got is your manager has been worked out, and is he going to be able to be adaptable enough to find a way? And I think that's very fair what Don's saying. I think Don has a great point, and he's got a great reason to be like believe that his team can finish above you because they do have better quality. They do overall. They do have better quality
on paper.
On paper, they do have better quality, and they do have a manager that seems to be able to work things out a little bit more. Now, I don't think it's going to work, but what I am saying, I do think that there's a reason for him to say it, and it doesn't seem crazy. I do think when you look at what Chelsea are doing, they have bought players that fit a different kind of mold. They're not buying money grabbers, it doesn't seem. They're not buying players that are just willy-nilly. For me, I don't think that's what it seems. But what I haven't seen from Spurs, other than your forward line, I think you've got a solid and dependable backline. I think you've got a solid and dependable keeper. Your midfield looks to be a little bit more stacked now. I don't know much about Archie Gray or the young Swedish guy, but he looks to be good. Now, what I do like about Spurs is, again, pre-seasons mean nothing, but what I am seeing, you're scoring goals. That's good. That's always a positive sign. You've got players that can come in and are dependable. All I think with Spurs is, are you going to have enough to win a trophy? Because I don't think that football that you play is good enough to win a trophy, because I think there are, one, better teams, and two, I just feel like it's a bit gun-ho a little bit. And is it going to be trophy winning football? Or is it going to be entertaining football? And that's it.
You know what, Lee? Everything you said, I think, is probably the most fairest thing you've said about Spurs, and big up to you and respect to you. You're right. The one thing I would say, there's 2 trophies. I think Postecoglou's come out to say already pre-season that he made a lot of mistakes last season, mistakes that he ain't looking to make this year. The other thing that we worked out with Spurs is that the young players, and for those of us who are still young, who kick ball, the young players seem to be understanding his style of play more than the old guard. We are seeing that pre-season. As soon as they bring the young guns in, they're just doing the thing. They're playing the system, and we're waxing everyone. Which is why there's a couple of Spurs academy players that now people are shouting and saying, "Nah, they got to be in our squad, our 25-man squad." So yes, to Don and on paper, it looks like nothing. But if you know ball and you're not doing it from a theoretical perspective, but doing it as someone who's played and can see and has eyes, you know that these young guns have a lot of potential.
But Deji, let's be fair, and I think, and Don's got another good point. Your squad is poor though. You're the fit. You got no backup. You got no backup for your fullbacks. You got no backup for your centre backs. I don't rate
Archie Gray can play right back.
You haven't even got
but again, I think Championship, Premier League, let's just see if he can make the proper jump. It's different with the Dewsbury Hall thing, because Dewsbury Hall is, I believe, 23, 24, whereas the
paid in the Prem as well. He's already
and he's paid in the Prem. Whereas with your guy, with Archie Gray, he is 18, and he might be a little bit wet behind the ears. But let's see. Listen, he looks to be a talented player, but I don't know much about him. So you can give me all the lowdown in a second, because you've done all the research. You've seen him play.
I leave Dewsbury Hall's 25, by the way. He's 26.
Okay, 25. So that's even more of a positive for Chelsea, right? But and I think your forward line, especially if they get Osimhen, bro, it doesn't look good when you've got what's his name, Brennan Johnson. I know he's got 14. Is it 14 assists that he got last season?
Yeah.
Who's that?
10 assists.
10
conversion rates, bro.
I know he got 10 assists. I know he got 10 assists. I was going to say, I know he got 10 assists, but Nunes got decent numbers over the course of the season, and we don't rate him. Diaz got decent numbers over the course of the season, and we don't rate him. Martinelli got 15 non-penalty goals, and people still don't rate him. So numbers can skew what a player is. When we look at also Richarlison, bro, we know we don't even need. Bro, I'll rather take Jackson.
We're looking to sell Richarlison.
100% Jackson's better than him. So other than Son,
Actually, ask Monster that.
No one in your front line. Well, I don't know what Monch is going to say, but other than Son, even Chelsea, for all of their inadequacies, really just wipe the floor with you. So midfield, it's a good battle, and also up front. So that's why I'm saying I don't think it's crazy for Don to think that Chelsea can finish above Spurs, but I just think that the manager is better. I think that the basis of your squad is better. I think you'll be able to play better football, hence why you will finish above them. But it's
you know what's so funny, Lee? You know what's even so funny about this whole thing about Maresca and whatnot, yeah? Because Deji was one of the fans, yeah. I'm pretty sure he was one of the fans. Even Patrick, big up Patrick, yeah, and Judes as well. These lot were all skeptical on Ange, yeah. And back then, I didn't even do that much. I didn't even do that much research as what I've done with Maresca. But from the things that I watched at the time and reading about this guy and just seeing how he is, I said, bro, this manager looks very competent to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if he comes in and does a good job. It's only later on Patrick was like, do you know what? Fairs, you were saying it. And Jules was saying the exact same thing. I'm saying the exact same thing about Maresca, but he's got a different energy. You know what I'm saying, Deji? You know, I was big up your manager last year,
I disagree. I feel like personally, Don, I haven't spoken much this stream minute because I just wanted to kind of sit back and see what you come out with today. But I think honestly, I understand you can do your due diligence and you can do your research.
What have your club come out with today? Any signing today? Have they come out of anything today once?
Yeah.
Carry on,
No, once. No, go on once.
No, let's carry on.
Carry on.
No,
I'm
once.
just trying to find out if there's any transfer news on your side, or is it still Nevada over there? Still dry?
Bro, all I'm saying is, as I said, listen, I was observing and I said, I just wanted to know what you're going to come out of today in terms of talking about Enzo Maresca. Yes, things aren't probably going to change within 2 games, but we haven't seen anything. I just feel like it's more hope than logic when it comes to Maresca on top of field hate for Poch as to why you think this guy's going to be so good. I'm not saying he's a shit manager. I'm not saying he's going to be shit. I'm just saying that the fact that people already put him on a higher pedestal or just he's automatically going to be better than Pochettino, to me, just seems a little bit too fast forwardy. I think we've jumped the gun a little bit. I still think we need to clearly observe, like with Ange ended up looking quite good after such a great start with Spurs. And now we have a year to look back and go, you know what? The right decision was made. But bro, let's be honest. Enzo Maresca, bro, like we're going to need that time to go and watch. My thing is that, Don, you talk about Maresca as if he's already he's better than Poch. Fuck this, he's better than Poch. The aura is just better. No, the training sessions, then he's better than Poch. Like, bro, like.
But the thing is, hold on, Mons. The thing is, I'm not shook to say these sort of things. I was saying Palmer's better than Saka when people were scared to say it, and people weren't hearing it. Fast forward now, a year later, most people are saying the exact same thing. So I don't need to just be a sheep. Hold on. Hey, look what you've done. Look what you've done, Cat.
No. It's a question.
I just set him off.
No. It's a
question. One sec. Hold on.
Question.
Is it a question or a statement?
No, Chelsea question for you. Do you think that your manager is better than Slot?
I don't know enough about Slot to say he is.
Okay.
I know enough about Poch to say he is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Slot is 10 times the manager, bro.
Don, do you think you'll finish
above enough about the guy?
Don, do you think you'll finish above Liverpool? Yes or no?
As it is, I think yeah. I think as it is, yeah. I think
even without
as it is, yeah.
And this is what Lee. Hold on, and this is what Lee was talking about when you say, "I have a new manager. I have a new manager that you don't know much about." Cool.
I see what you did, Deji.
Now, the squad of players that I have at least done a thing. We've seen them finish in the top 4. We've seen them do this. Some of the players have won big honors. We've obviously seen, and you've seen us challenge for a title under Klopp, be it that. You know what I'm saying? You've seen us. We've done certain things. Not saying we've done the most, but we've done certain things. Your current squad, since I've known you, have done nothing. And absolutely. And how about this? I'm being nice by saying nothing. I'm being very nice by saying nothing. And you also have a new manager who, again, similar thing. A little bit of the unknown. We can do all the research you want to do, but similar to Slot, it's kind of the unknown. So what makes you think you can then finish above me, who, when you've seen what my players can do?
Because your squad's shit, man. That's why. You got a shit squad.
And there we go. Well, football's played on paper, guys.
And you're not making any signings as it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, like I've said already, Mons, the window ain't done. There's a few, you need to go in there and get in the boardroom and tell them, come on. You know what I'm saying? Get signed. You know what I mean? As it is right now, I'm seeing. Hold on, Mons. You're asking me why, and I'm telling you why. Yeah, I've seen your squad. I've seen your squad. Hold on, I'm already boosting my squad. You're yet to make a sign. I've told you it's Nevada.
Boosted with what? What have you boosted your squad?
It is Nevada in Liverpool right now. It's Nevada, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean Nevada? Like a wasteland, basically.
There's a desert. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you saying? You are a Dewsbury Hall away from being better than Liverpool? Because that's what you boosted your squad with.
What we're doing right now is we're helping from the ground up.
I see what you did there, Mons. I can see it now.
Hold on, Cass. You don't know the vision. Hey, Cass, you don't know the vision, yeah? You don't understand. This whole time, you were a Dewsbury Hall away. Wait, hold on, Cass. He don't understand, yeah? You don't understand that the owners are clearly developing and trying to improve the team from the ground up. So instead of the Conor Gallaghers that are playing, you've got the likes of Dewsbury Hall, right? Who's got more quality than the guy and can press like the guy. Instead of Disasi starting games, you can start tossing, for example. Do you know what I'm saying? We're building the team from the ground up. You don't seem to understand that.
But
if we sign, hold on, Lee. If we sign Caicedo, Lavia, Nkuku, and all these men in this window, everyone here will be having different takes on Chelsea. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You don't seem to forget that we have these players playing for our club, right? Because we haven't made this magnificent, terrific signing this year as of yet with a big name like Osimhen. You think that our team shit? Well, Mons thinks our team shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told you already, Mons.
Are you just
I think we have a better squad to deal with injuries better than you, right? Last season, you dealt with the injuries quite well because you had an elite manager, right? Where's the evidence that Schlotter's going to be able to work with God knows who? Some of these guys, I don't even know who they are. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I agree.
Whereas Klopp knows these guys in and out, bro. He knew the whole club.
Don, you know in your pre-seasons, yeah. Can I just because I this is again I
haven't
seen as much as you because I haven't seen as much as you. I'm just asking, have you seen? Because I know Mons keeps saying, and again I haven't seen any Chelsea, so I can't see. So it's obviously Mons against Don with this information. Have you? And I know Kaz has seen it, so maybe Kaz can be the kind of square factor here. Have you seen anything there is tangible that you're seeing that, you know what, you can hold on to that? This is what he's trying to implement as a style of play. Because with Tottenham, you know, you can see that. You saw that in preseason from last year. With Man United, we saw that in preseason. It just didn't translate into the league. With Arsenal, we've seen that. So have you? You don't need to list the things, but have you seen 2 or 3 things that they're trying to? Because Monty's saying he's seen nothing.
I've seen positive and I've seen positives and negatives. To me, Lee, the main thing is I can clearly see what he's trying to do, right? But at the minute, there's certain personnel that shouldn't be playing in certain areas. For example, the Reece James inverting thing, bin that shit. I don't want to see that shit no more. When Cucurella
if he continues with that, then are you going to be annoyed with him throughout the season?
No, if he continues with that, then he better make sure that Reece James improves and he understands what he needs to be doing.
That's fair.
You know what I'm trying to say? He needs to make sure, right? I'm gonna if Reece James plays in that position and he does it well, I've got nothing to complain about. But at the minute, bro, it's a brand new role. He's trying to learn it. Our best inverter isn't available at the minute because he literally just came back. Right, Deji, before you come in, yeah.
It's a brand new role. In terms
of the guys, hold on. In terms of the guys that have been playing months, in terms of the guys that have been playing as an 8, we've had Nkuku coming here. He played his first 90 for Chelsea the other day, right? And Carney, who just doesn't look fit at the minute, right?
And you want Nkuku to be the 8?
Those two for me. Hold on, this is what I'm getting to. Those two for me will not start in those positions. For me, I think it'll be Caicedo and Palmer playing as the 8s, or Dewsbury Hall and Palmer playing as the 8s, right? It'll be different.
Who's the 6 then? Who's the 6?
Bro, Lavia or Enzo, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Enzo holding bench.
Bro, he could hold bench. He's not world class, bro. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. You don't listen to my takes on Enzo. Fair. I've criticized Enzo.
Listen, Don, I'm holding my hands up. Okay.
Lee, I've just got one comment.
You get it? So end of the day, right now, Lee, yeah, what it is for me, I can clearly see what he's trying to do. But all it is right now is he hasn't got every single person available, and there's a few things where he needs to change it in terms of personnel, in terms of like obviously the team learning the system a little bit more. Because bro, it's been 2 weeks. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But every single game, I need to see gradual improvement. So the next game, I need to see us better on the transition. I can't be seeing us getting cut about like that.
Okay.
I mean, look, and even though this is a rival panel, you know, what we've been getting this evening is actually we've been trying to do a lot of support. And a lot of the support has been added and been directed towards Don. So I'm also going to add support because I spend a lot of time bringing you down, Don, which is very damaging for one's mental health and just physicality in general. So I just want to be supportive. So you're telling me I'm of Nigerian heritage. Let me just make this clear. I'm of Nigerian heritage. But you're telling me the improvement to Chelsea is Tosin and Osimhen. I don't know about you, brothers, but I ain't seen the Super Eagles do anything in recent time. You know, like that. I ain't seen the Super Eagles do anything. And if you are relying on the Super Eagles
to not even play for Nigeria,
success, then you are done, my brother. You are done. So that's all I'm saying. I love my country. I love Nigeria, but that international team needs a lot of help. Needs a lot of love, and if that's what you're bringing in, you said with chest.
Well, Deji, do you know what it is? I'm just tired of people speaking in riddles, shadow boxing, haiku, whatever you want to fucking call it. I'm tired of people doing that.
You're scared.
I feel like because consistently, I feel like Don is someone you will tell Arsenal fans until you do something, shut the fuck up and get it done. Or I don't want to hear this.
No. Don't do that.
You know
Don't do that, Mods, because you're getting me mixed up with someone else. You see, look,
that's what I feel. I just
no.
I said that. I said,
you know I'm gonna do you there.
Let me land. I said that's what I feel like. Now, if I'm wrong, you can correct me after this. But at the end of the day, bro, I didn't group you in with Arsenal and Tottenham because you guys have won all the majors. Apart from Man City, you man have dominated the 2000s. So I expect you guys to talk upon doing something, not this whole hindsight chat and we're gonna do this, so we're better than you, even though it hasn't happened yet. So for me, most of what you say doesn't make sense because it hasn't happened yet, and it's consistent.
Why can't we predict?
So listen,
why can't we predict?
You do,
no.
I'm gonna take a lot of what you say is crystal ball talk.
But
a lot of these men haven't done enough. We'll predict
once me and Lee literally
people that have actually done something. But listen, I do have to go. So they're gonna have all the time.
Keep crying. It's cute. I know it hurts. I know it hurts to only see one Premier League in your lifetime. I know it hurts.
And for the records, I think Osimhen is, if you get him, he's going to be an absolutely brilliant signing, and that could be on paper one of the best front threes in the league. So
yeah, let me run this quick, man.
So take care, and I have to go.
Personality and emotions are two completely different things. Cass, come on now, which I agree. To be fair, Blaze, we're not letting a man who has Werner, Johnson, and rates Mickey Mouse playing under a manager who played the highest line to be calling other man team dusty, according to Blaze. You're gonna have that, Dej. Nope. Leigh Hablat says if Chelsea are close to Arsenal, they're close to City. Yeah, you're right. If that is the case,
you're right.
What's it called? I can't understand Don. So you rate Maresca more than Ange? Question mark. Maresca playing effing high line against Celtic. You need to tone down your expectation because y'all doing much and stop talking crap about signings as if you don't have 45 players.
Big yourself up for the super chat, my bro. Love.
Oh wow. Faisal Ali says Don repeating the same dance stuff as last season. And then Mr. Link says that last season was Klopp fell off. Now it's Klopp left. And then it goes on to say you chat nonsense and try to dress it as a logic. I think that's towards you, by the way, Don. Everything's towards you right now.
I love the tears. I just love the tears, bro. I love them so much because, again, it just gives me more content to document. I'm collecting everything, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, Kenny says it's gonna be
a recall end of the season, bro.
It's gonna be a set the squad up properly season again. I hear that one.
See about that because I can already see what he's trying to do, bro. It's been
no more as Crispy saying wedding venue is the new standard. Chelsea are terrible. Foolish Slipper says somewhere Gen Z has moved on from Delulu is the Solulu. It is now Deji is the Soji. Well, I don't. What does anyone get that?
What is going on here, Cass? Let me just go eat my food, man.
K says again, Don, your team has more than 45 players, 1 billion spent, finished sixth, and you think just because Liverpool ain't signing is the end of the world. I can't believe Deji is Niger. And then it goes to LOL. And the last one says
his name is pretty obvious, bro.
Drewsville gets into no top 6 club. He's no squad booster.
I just think. Listen, I don't know much. I think he's a quality player. He's a nice little player to have in the squad. He's not a starter for most top 6 teams, but again, I just think let's just see some of these players actually play. Let's see the manager coach, because last season it was the same thing. You had great players, but your manager you weren't happy with. Again, I understand you've now done the research, and no one's going to discredit that. I'm definitely not going to do that. But I also have seen inadequacies in some of his teams. So let's just see if he can propel your team into a position with those players, because you've got a lot. Can
I just clarify something then? Yeah, because everyone's doom and gloom. Well, Lee we ain't gonna do much. Deji's we're not gonna do much.
I didn't say that. Not once.
Right, okay. So let me just say something. Let me just say something then. So what you're basically saying is we're underdogs then, yeah? We can classify ourselves. We can classify ourselves as underdogs, right?
Yeah.
It can't be. You can't try to change the expectations during the season. Is that all right?
No, you can't.
We're shook on it. We're underdogs. Don't try to change it.
Yeah, no. Hold on. I think it's fair to put you as underdogs, but for Liverpool, because as I've said, you can say that they've got 4 world-class players. They've got Trent, they've got the keeper, they've got their centre back, and they've got Mo Salah. That's 4 world-class players out of 11. So straight away with them players, they've been there, they've done that. To finish above you. that's not asking for much, because bro, let's be fair, your players have underachieved, whether it was the manager or the players itself. Now you said you're not really blaming all of it on the manager, you're blaming some of it on the players, and okay, I'm taking your word of that, but you're now saying that now because you've got a player, so you've got a manager, all of these players are going to raise their level. The only player that's come out,
them, yes, 100%.
yeah, okay, cool. Listen, no matter what, but we can also say Slot, who's won, I believe, two titles with Feyenoord. I believe that he's done very well.
We're going around in circles though. The main reason why I'm putting myself up, like I'm not listening to Liverpool's team. I'm not even listening. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying about Liverpool is because, like I've said, I think we've got a deeper squad than them with more quality, bro. Yeah, it was literally, bro. You saw the proof of it last season. They had all them injuries in the final. Bare man with Serie A numbers came on. You didn't even know who they were. I know they beat us in that year because of our fucking stupid manager telling people to sit back. We were still able to put out a lineup that you at least you knew. Do you know what I'm saying? And we still had injuries at the time. The other day, they went on tour. They had players missing. So did we. Go look at their squad and go look at our squad. All day we've got a better squad than these guys.
The thing is, though, Don. The thing is, Don. You've got, as I said,
that's my reason. That's my reasoning.
But
I'm not saying Slots is a joke man, and I'm not saying that. I don't know about the guy. I'm just saying when it comes to it, Liverpool's squad is not as good as Chelsea's. It's as simple as that.
No, what I'll say is, on the last point, Liverpool are missing quite a few players, and they beat Real Betis. Now again, it's not about the result, but it's just the style. Everything looks to be a lot more cohesive with Liverpool so far. I understand the squad thing. I'm agreeing with you, but with Liverpool, a lot more looks to be cohesive. Whereas you've got the talent, so you can't have an excuse of you need to embed because you've spent so much money. These players need to deliver.
Underdogs, aren't we not?
No,
we can have that. You don't expect much from us.
Hold on. No, you're underdogs, but you don't have you. The thing is, you're in a very special group because you can't have any excuses because yes, you're underdogs, but you spent so much money. So yes, it sounds like a contradiction. 100%, I understand, but you've spent so much money. You've got so much quality that you can't even use it as an excuse, my bro. You can't. It literally is, yeah. We go, Jim.
I'm literally saying that this team is good enough to get in the top 4. I'm not running from it, bro. I'm not running from it.
Again, Don, what was my issue? It's not about top 4 because I said you could finish above Spurs. My issue is you literally discredit Liverpool so much when they've got the players and a manager who I believe is better than yours. That's all my issue was.
Better than Maresca for sure.
Time will tell.
100%.
And look, Don, you know, Class is clipping up for all of this, of course, but he's clipping it up himself, apparently, allegedly. I don't know.
I just want the talking to stop and the season to start.
Yeah. Listen, coach. Listen, I said this last week, and now everybody's running with this rhetoric. I want to see coaches coach. The first question that I got asked on this stream last week, it was all about transfers, and I said, look, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't live for the transfer window. I'm
not even Liverpool.
No, they clearly don't. And I just want to see my team. I want my manager to work with the players that he's got because he spent a lot of money and he's clearly a great coach. He's clearly a good tactician. So let's just see what he can do. And of course, you need to add a few pieces here and there. But with Chelsea, sometimes does seem they just live for the transfer window and they don't actually want to see their players actually play. They don't want to see the ball as ball. Not done. I'm just saying in general, a lot of Chelsea fans do love the transfer window. So it's not an attack on Chelsea at all. But I don't think that Don's saying anything crazy. I do think that he's got a great squad. I do think he's got some nice young ballers that are young and that can actually come and source. Lavia, he's got Palmer. Caicedo's only, I believe, 23 years old. The defense is shaky. Gusto, I'll give you. Reece James, I'll give you. I know they're a bit older, but again, Tyreek George, again, if you want to say the same thing about Mikey George, you got to say the same thing for Chelsea because Tyreek George looks to be a great prospect. So we can do the mix. We can do the mix and match. But I just think when you look at your squad, Don, I just think you just need to literally give a bit more respect to Liverpool because, bro, they've been there, done that, bro. And if you get slapped by them, there's no excuses because you've got your manager. There's no excuses, bro. That's all I'm saying. There's no excuses. If you don't finish above Spurs, it's spooky for you because you backed your team.
It's real spooky for me on guard.
Yeah, African cat, underdogs, under cats, under Cayman, under birds equals excuses.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, look, we're gonna wrap up there, anyways, man.
We're wrapping up, but I just want to quote: "No more Rice Krispies. Spurs
Go on.
are better. Spurs are better than these lot," and that's the point that I'm trying to make.
All right,
Spurs
well,
are-
anyways, this gonna go over to Monster's channel. It's probably spewing some more shit. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. He's lucky. He's lucky we didn't get the time to talk on Liverpool in depth. Anyways,
They're boring, Kaz. They're boring.
They just got mixed. They just got mixed.
Yeah.
They just got mixed into the conversation, I
I
suppose.
saw,
But
I saw a
anyways,
stat that they're the only team in the top 6 of the English leagues to not buy a player. I don't know if that's true. That's crazy.
Don, Liverpool's academy beat your £1 billion squad humble down. Where was the quality then? Your team's not the same level as Liverpool. You know what I don't get about this?
Maybe if you go watch the game tactically, you go see that Poch told these lot to literally sit back and just
I don't understand. Did they not come on in extra time or something? And Van Dijk scored the header.
We were literally pumping them. We were pumping them just before extra time. Extra time comes. He brings on Madueke. He brings on Mudryk, and he told them sit back. These lot were just applying pressure. His excuse was they were tired. That was his excuse.
Anyway, look, we're gonna wrap it there. Go over to just go right Nafraid or Montskeet #Montskeeto. There we go. Yeah, or #Mongrel in a bit.